Some year during the 1990s, in the month of February, Chairman Kiho of the largest criminal organization in the Kanto region, the Enma Syndicate, died. On that day, Yakuza from across the region gathered in Shinjuku for his funeral. During the funeral, it was announced that Chairman Kiho's successor must be declared. The announcer asks everyone to set aside their grudges and beefs since this was a critical issue for the syndicates of Shinjuku's underworld and all the Ayashimon. 2 years later, a boy tries to sign up for a gym but breaks all the gym equipment and accidentally hurts all the gym members. The gym owner tells the boy to try sumo wrestling. Same thing happens as the boy destroys the sumo training center completely. The sumo master tells the boy that no one has any use for a human weapon like him and tells him to get a job at a bakery. But the boy gets fired from bakery too. The boy laments how he can't find a job anywhere and wonders that having a job is cool and amazing. As the boy was sitting, a group of thugs try to beat him, but the boy accidentally breaks the collarbone of their leader. The thugs recognize the boy as Maruo Kaido, who once beat up a whole school. The leader of the thugs tells how Maruo can even throw cards around easily. Maruo asks the leader of the thugs for a job where he can battle, to which the thug boss replies that there is no such job. Maruo goes into detail telling how he wants a job where he can beat up random goons freely and nobody would bat an eye on him. Just then, a little girl getting chased by a bunch of Yakuza members passes through Maruo and Maruo confronts the guys chasing her. One of the Yakuza tries to beat up Maruo, but Maruo's single punch sends him flying onto a tree branch. Maruo beats all the other members of the Yakuza team and the little girl tells Maruo to run away and he obliges. Just then the Yakuza boss arrives and tells his people that he has got the girl's scent and they can easily find her. Later, the Yakuza leader scares the thugs who were trying to beat Maruo earlier. This guy looks hideous here. Little girl tells Maruo that her name is Urara and asks him to join her gang by accepting the Sakazuki Cup. Sakazuki Cup is a ceremony formalizing the relationship between a Yakuza member and their boss. It is like a proof of authentication that the agreement is real and authentic. Maruo tries to test Urara if she is a gang boss by punching a hole in a nearby wall, but Urara not even flinches. But Maruo declines her offer, saying that he wants to be a manga protagonist just like Goku, Kinnikuman, and Jotaro. So see, this is just like Jujutsu Kaisen. In Jujutsu Kaisen, Itadori wanted to be like Naruto. He wanted to fire Getsuga Tenshu, or wanted to use a Rasengan. But that was only anime only scene. That was not present in the manga. Here, our boy, our boy, or our boy, what is his name? I forgot his name. Maruo is saying that he wants to be like a manga protagonist, just like Goku, Kinnikuman, and Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This confirms that Ayashimon is a JoJo's reference. He tells her how he started training like them when he was little, and by the age of 7, he could even split boulders. But he admits his dream is childish, since to live a normal life, strength is not necessary. He tells Urara to look somewhere else, he won't be able to accept her offer. Urara is shocked to learn that Maruo is a human, saying that she thought Maruo was also an Ayashimon like her and the Yakuza. The Yakuza then find them and attack them. The Yakuza leader tells them that he is from Uwan family and is part of the Enma syndicate. Urara tells Uwan that Maruo is a civilian and killing humans outside of feeding zone is against the accord. Hearing this, Maruo asks Urara that why is she talking like that about humans, to which Urara replies that she herself and the Yakuza are monsters or yokai called Ayashimon. The Yakuza then reveal their true Ayashimon form. Maruo couldn't believe what he saw. Yokai Uwan declares that he will kill the boy as rules are meant to be broken, He tells his minion to capture Urara alive. He boasts about how he will not leave a trace of Maruo whatsoever and tells that Amikiri will slice Maruo into pieces, Onigama will to chew him up to the bones, and Rojimbi will burn any traces left of him. See, the Rojimbi looks like a ghost rider, and the toad Ayashimon is called Onigama, and the scissors guy. See, in Chainsaw Man, there was a katana man who also had katanas for his arms, and he is similar, and his name is Amikiri. Amikiri, the scissor man. The Ayashimon start arguing how they will torture Marua, and just then Urara shows her disgust, saying how the great Enma syndicate has fallen. Urara steps forward and challenges them to a fight, calling them weak, useless, slow, and stupid punks. Uvan and his gang get startled and scared a bit from Urara. Urara tells Maru to run away if he wants to live. As Maru tries to say something, the toad yokai attacks him with his tongue. As Maru goes flying away from the strike, he goes on an internal monologue saying he always idolized manga characters. He tells how he finds the scars on Kenshiro and other protagonists to be so cool. This is the same Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star from the famous meme Omaeva Wu Shin Omaeva Wu Mu Omaeva Mu Omaeva Mu Shindeiru Nani. So as a kid, Maro would often get beaten up by his father, so he thought that if he became a manga protagonist, no one will laugh at his scars or wounds. And in his final chapter, he will beat up the big bad guy who previously beated him. As his father used to beat him up when he was a kid, but he easily beats up his father, calling him lame, and starts questioning his life about why he trained so hard if the final boss of his life was defeated so easily. Nobody could give him a proper fight. It gave him no fun, and he cherished a real fight. Just like Saitama from One Punch Man. Basically, this guy is too strong for his age, and no one is able to give him a proper fight. The same thing happens to Saitama. Saitama, there is no one capable of fighting Saitama. There is no equal to his power. So he often stays bored, and he lacks that emotion. He cherishes that emotion, his heart beating fast, the thrill of a fight. Both Saitama and Maro want that. Maro crashes upon a car, his molar teeth gets broken, and he stands up saying that it's been way too long since he felt like this. Yakuza are in disbelief and question why is he still trying to fight. Maro picks up a car saying he just wants a good fight and throws the car at the Yakuza. Surrounded by monsters and injuries, he starts feeling like a manga protagonist. Uwan tells his subordinates to set up the ring for a one-on-one battle. Still not understanding what is happening around him, Maru still gets pumped up saying it looks impressive. Uwan removes his mask and turns into his true yokai or Ayashimon form, thinking that their fight is going to be like Goku versus Frieza. Maruo imitates Goku's Kamehameha and punches the head off of Uwan's body. As soon as Uwan's head strikes against the ground, coins and money starts falling with blood from his sweared head. I don't get it why coins came out of his body or money. I think it will be explained later in the manga. Urara is a little shocked or more like disappointed seeing all this. Maruo challenges everyone and happily and beats and kills every Ayashimon around him. Since this was the life he always cherished, he wanted to be a manga protagonist who can battle bad guys all day, so he apologizes to Urara and requests her that she lets him accept her Sakazuki. Urara happily agrees, saying that she never had thought that she would be exchanging cups with a human. Since Maru had no cup, she tells him that they will sip each other's blood to establish their relationship or bond as that of a Yakuza boss and her gang member. As they sip each other's blood, the ceremony gets completed. Urara demands that Maru from now on will call her elder sister, to which Maru happily agrees, saying that he hopes that he gets to fight a lot of awesome fights. She asks Maru to come with her to the number 1 Red Lantern district in East Shinjuku's Kobukicho, saying that it's a place where Ayashimon from all across Japan come together. There are spirits and monsters which reside there, and they take the faces of forms of humans to extort money, deceive the laws, and devour humans. She also adds how any sort of beef between different gangs of Ayashimon are settled with a one-on-one duel. She tells him that 2 years ago, with the death of Chairman Kiho, the balance of power was disrupted, and then Maruo cuts her excitedly, asking about one on one duels. To which Urara assures him that all beefs are settled with a one on one fight. Maruo bursts in joy. Seeing this, Urara tells him that he is acting like a kid on a Christmas Eve. So, guys, the chapter ends here, and there are 8 chapters published as of now. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video if you want to see more of this content or the next upcoming chapters. See ya.